This reading is for Sagittarius. Now, before you even click on my reading, I'm already talking to communication. I'm already communicating with Spirit, and these are the messages that Spirit gave me. You're getting frustrated by things you cannot control. Get back into the things you love until you receive more information, so you could deal with things with a better and with a clearer mind. Okay, so let's see what the cards have in store. This is for Sagittarius for the month of March. 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 Sagittarius for the month of March. And I'm getting, now this may resonate with some of you, but not all of you, something about pearl earrings. Pearl earrings. Okay, here we go. This is for Sagittarius for the month of March. Okay, that's too many, but I'll take that one there. This is for Sagittarius for the month of March. This is for Sagittarius for the month of March. This is for Sagittarius for the month of March. That's too many, but thank you. For Sagittarius for the month of March. 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 3 more cards, please. That's too many, but thank you anyways. And I'll take this one. Sagittarius for the month of March. 2 more cards. Sagittarius for the month of March. Sagittarius for the month of March. Sagittarius, month of March. One more. Sagittarius, month of March. Okay. Seems like you've got right off the bat here. Now I'm going to do it as a loved one, and I'm going to do it as business, finance. So you're trapped in a 3-ring love affair. There's you and 2 other people involved. Now when this comes to business, there's fighting that's going on between you and 2 other people within the company or within the job force that you're at. But you're not going to let it bother you. You're going to jump right back into work, or you're going to jump right back into the things that you know. And you're well protected at this time, and you should be doing this. However, you've been having a lot of sleepless nights through this. You don't know where you stand. You don't know what decisions to make. You're trapped in like 3 different areas to go. You're either in a love triangle, or you're involved in a work triangle that has to do with work, where you're trapped in the middle with, it could be even two colleagues that are fighting, or two employees that are fighting, and you're dragged into it somehow, and this is giving you sleepless nights because you don't want to lose your job. On the love perspective, you don't want to be on your own. You want somebody in your life, and this is causing you sleepless nights because you don't know exactly what's going on. Because you're dealing with something that is actually causing you a lot of stress, and at times, even though you throw yourself into work, it doesn't seem to be helping you, and you are very tempted by either drinking or spending, gambling, or spending too much money, eating too much, drinking too much, doing things that you know that aren't good for you, or you're tempted by the fruits of another. You're tempted by somebody else, and this could be for those that are trapped in a three triangle love affair, where you feel like you're trapped. You don't know which one to do, and it's very tempting for you on which one to decide. So what you try to do is you want to wave a wand over the whole entire ugly mess, and you're trying to cast a spell, per se, of dragging somebody away, or you're trying to cast spells in a way. It's not actually a casting of spells. You're trying to manifest an idea, or you're trying to come up with some kind of way to deal with all of this. It could simply be that there's nothing going on, but it's still causing you to have sleepless nights. It could be that you have nothing to worry about, but it's still causing you sleepless nights. And you're tempted by doing harm to yourself because you feel like something is going on that's really not going on. When it comes to the messages, you're feeling frustrated by things you can't control. If there is a supposed triangle, a love triangle that you're involved in, then maybe you're getting frustrated because you don't know what to do. So it's kind of like you're trying to wave a wand across your whole entire life so that you could somehow envision what exactly is going on. And so that way you could feel like you can control things a little bit more than you thought before. When it comes to a job, it's like you're working really hard. You have this feeling that something's going on behind closed doors that you're involved in, whether you've been dragged into an office argument or a work argument. It feels like you're stuck between two different people, and this is tempting you to go out and do bad things, whether it be drinking, whether it be working too hard. But your fear is nothing but a fear, because either way, you come out of it in a celebrative note. You come out of it celebrating. No matter what happens, you end up celebrating it. So you find out that the love affair wasn't really anything to worry about, or you find out that at the workforce you're really not involved in it. They just mentioned your name as a side shoot. Or it could simply be that it didn't involve you, but you thought it did, and you didn't want to be accused of something that you didn't do. And you find out all along, whatever the outcome is that it's not going to affect you the way that you thought it was going to affect you. However, you knew that there was something going on, but you couldn't control it, but you knew it, and it was dead on. You were dead on. You knew that something was going on. You were dead on. You were right about it. This has made you feel like you're head and shoulders above everybody else, because what you thought was going to happen did. But it didn't happen the way that you originally thought it was. You thought you were going to get into trouble at something at work when you weren't. You were just a side shoot of what was going on. You thought that there was a three triangle love affair. It's sort of like that, but it's not. It's not what you thought it was originally going to be. So this has put you into a different thought pattern. This has made you feel better about the situation, but then again, you get another idea that something's going on at work or something's going on in your love life, and you start feeling depressed again. You think that the party that you had, that you felt good about, was premature, that in actual fact, it is exactly what you thought it was about. So what do? You go back again and you try to figure out, is this what's going on? Is this what's going on? Is this what's going on? Then you figure it out again. It's not what you thought it once was, and then you're going to be able to party it up again. So what it seems like is you think something bad is always going to happen, and then you stress out about it, you get upset about it, and then what ends up happening is that it's not exactly what you thought. It's just a touch on it, or it's just a speckle, or it's just a grain of sand to what is actually going on. And it's not a sword in your back. It's not something that you should have had sleepless nights over. But this is a repetitive pattern for you. You start thinking, oh, something bad's going to happen, something bad's going to happen, and you can't control it. You think things are going to get really bad. You start getting frustrated. You can't control it. And then you get back into the things you love to try to get your mind to stop thinking about it and see if you can deal with it with a clear mind. And then you realize it's not what you thought, and then you do it again. It's a repeat pattern over and over and over. Let's find out a little bit more about where it comes to the love triangle. Find out where it comes to a love triangle. It's like your fears are in vain. You're wasting more time. Someone from your past is returning into your life. And this could be scary. This might be what you're thinking of the love triangle. Maybe somebody from your past is coming back and talking to you and stuff like this, and you're thinking, oh, this is going to lead somewhere else, and it's you thinking that it's going to be more than what it is, and this is frustrating you, and this is scaring you, and you think that this person returning is going to be about love, and you don't know what to do, you don't know where you stand or what your feelings are, but then you just realize that this person was just a friend and is returning in your life as a friend, but you think it's something else. So you end up trying to date this person. You are in like a honeymoon stage. You're thinking that this is somebody that you're going to be able to be together with for your whole entire life, because the relationship you're in right now is going a bit sour or stale. So this new person comes into your life and you're really enjoying the bliss of the holidays with this person. But this person is, you've got more involved in this person than this person does with you. You're thinking that this person is going to be your next lover, but you should be paying attention to the red flags, the signs that are cautioning you. Maybe this person is just trying to start a fight between you and who you're with right now to stir things up, and then the minute that they break you up, they're gone. This person is just kind of like a friend to me. It could be somebody from your past that's coming around to break up what you already have, and this has made you have a love triangle, and you're trying to get away from your own mind. It's caused sleepless nights. This has made you want to do things that you know aren't good for you, and you're trying to control the situation and try to figure out what the person really wants from you. When you think you've figured it out, you rejoice, and then you think you've hit it right on the head what it exactly is, This makes you feel absolutely wonderful. And then you find out it wasn't exactly what you thought. It's going to depress you. And then you're going to wait for the next tornado to come your way and think all these things again. And then you're back rejoicing the fact. So with this person, you think that this person is a friend, somebody from your past. It feels like you're in a honeymoon stage, but you've got to pay attention to the red flags. You do deserve love, and you are lovable, but in this situation, you're going about it the wrong way. You have to, if it's worth waiting for, wait for it. Divine timing is working in your favor. When one door closes, another door opens. Same when it comes to a job. Someone from the past is coming back to the job. So it could be that somebody retired or somebody quit to go do a job somewhere else, and this person comes back, and this person you thought was a friend of yours ends up stirring up a whole bunch of shit at work, and you think you're going to lose your job over it, but you got to pay attention to the red flags before you jump right in and get yourself hurt. And you've already met the person that you're supposed to be with. You've already met the person that you're supposed to be with, whether you want to be with this person or not. You've already met them. You've already met them. You already know, and in other words, when it comes to the workforce, you already know what's going to happen because you know what this person is like. But if you don't see the signs and you don't figure it out in enough time, this could cause a bit of a problem for you. But it's not going to be as big as what you think it is. You always seem to think that things are bigger than what they are. And this starts giving you sleepless nights. This frustrates you because you just can't figure out, why can't things just be plain and simple? Or you can't control the situation, so you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to deal with it because you can't control it. In the love department, what else is going to happen? One more card for the love department. One more. There we go. A new person will come about to set things straight, whether it would be at the workforce or whether it would be in your relationship. Now, if you keep on, you have one relationship and you're looking towards another one, and then a new one comes, you're just creating more and more chaos for you. Do you really want to be with the person you're with right now? Or do you just want to be single and be able to play the field? And maybe that's what's causing you sleepless nights. Like, this is for the collective, so there could be more than one person that's watching this and have a different perspective on it. Because this is about energy, and I can feel more energy than just one. I like you. Somebody likes you romantically, and the romance is blooming, and there's a lot of flirting going on, and they want to date you. This could be stirring up some problems for you too, because you could be in a committed relationship, and now this person has come to you and said, I really like you, and now you've got to decide what you're going to do in that situation. You're healing from a heartbreak. You want freedom from a toxic relationship or an addiction. Well, if you're feeling like you're in a toxic relationship, of course you're going to want to get into something else. But is what you're going for better than what you already have? Or do you want to be in a relationship at all? It could work the same way when it comes to a job. There's going to be a position that comes up that you really like. But are you just going to take that because you're pissed off at what's going on at work? Or are you actually going to enjoy working in another place? There is somebody out there that is showing you signs of affection and attraction and passion. They want to give you unconditional love, but you're already in a situation where you are in a relationship and you don't know if you want to leave that relationship to get into another relationship, or you're in a job that you really like but you don't know whether you should leave that job to go into another job. The Phoenix. Now, a new phase is coming, a rekindling, a renewed transformation, growth, and change your mind. Now, you may decide that you don't want to be in a relationship at all, or you may decide that you want to stay in the relationship you're in, or you change your mind totally and not want anyone. Or with a job, you could decide, because of this argument or this fight that you're being dragged into, that you just right now want to take some time off and be by yourself. You don't want to work. And if you have the funds to do that, maybe that should be something that you should be looking into, just to get your head clear. Because you obviously can't control the situation and your frustration is growing. And you know you can't control the situation, and you want to get involved in something that gets your mind off of it, but you're having sleepless nights because even though you want to get your mind off of it, you really can't. Any more things to say? Okay, here we go. You have a grandmother that has passed on that's helping you out in this situation. She's going to be giving you some signs that you can look forward to see how to deal with this situation for yourself. You're seeing the light, you're laying foundations, and you're getting some kind of plan. You're creating your own heaven on earth, and it is happening for you. So this is just roadblocks from the way it looks that is happening for you to decide what you really want. Are you going to stick with what you're dealing with right now? Are you going to change it? Are you going to change your life in a way that you're not going to have any more roadblocks? What is your soul calling for you to do? We are our own best tarot card readers. We are our own best guides in this world. We are our own best lucky rabbit in a hat. We can decide what our soul wants if we just listen. If we just put ourselves in a meditative state and just listen to our soul, we could figure it all out. Where are you being called to on your journey? Where are you being called? Is there a certain place that you have heard messages from Spirit saying to you, get off your ass and move here, go do this, or you need to go here, you need to invest your time there? Now, we all need a little help from the angels above. So the next I have the Archangel Raphael healing cards, and they might shed a little bit more light on this situation for you. Might shed a little bit of light on more situation for you. Might shed a little bit of light on situation for you. Might shed a little bit of light on a situation for you. Angel Raphael. See what the Angel Raphael has to say to you. Angel Raphael. Start changing your diet. That could be one of the things that is going on with you when it comes to temptation, or it comes to doing harm on yourself. You're eating a lot of crap lately, and you need to get into more organic foods. And the organic foods might be able to help you make a decision, because when you have a clean stomach, you have a clean head on your shoulders. Because if you just eat crap, that's all that's going to come out is crap. Or it could be that you have been eating a lot of things you shouldn't be eating, and you know that you shouldn't be eating. It's not necessarily organic foods. It could just be to change your diet up because you've been eating either a lot of salt, a lot of sugar, a lot of oils and greases. It could just mean to change your diet, or it could mean to put yourself in a different head spot, a different head place. You know, try to see the light through the forest. Increase your energy. Throw yourself into stuff. Go for walks to clear your mind. Increase your energy. Do things that bring in more energy for you so that you don't have sleepless nights. You're going to be recovering from something that has happened, whether it be a change of jobs, a change of relationships, or dealing with somebody that's just trying to pretty much destroy your life. You will recover from it. Get more sun. Get some vitamin D into you. Enjoy the sunlight. It will help you with some of your depression, if you're suffering with depression. Expect a miracle. To expect a miracle, you have to believe in miracles. And a miracle could be the smallest thing as a recognition for what's going on in your life. Could be a miracle. A miracle would be being noticed from somebody that wouldn't notice you normally. A miracle would be finding the light in a grain of salt. Do more research before you start thinking, or before you start thinking things are worse than what they are. Do your own research, because things aren't always the way that you think that they're going to be. And one of your messages from Spirit was, receive more information so you could deal with things with a clearer mind. Do more research so that you can have a clearer mind. And detox. You have a tendency to dip and do things that are harmful for you, whether that be drinking too much, eating too much, working too much. You have to detox yourself. You have to pull yourself away from that stuff. You have to do more cleansing. You have to, because that's going to be one of the problems. You know, you have something that you can't deal with right now that you can't control. So what can you control? Your diet. What can you control? Where you eat. What can you control? What you drink. What can you control? What you're gambling. You know, so you will take out things on yourself that you can't control normally. So you have to detox from the things that are causing you to take out on, if that makes any sense. Okay, one more card. One more, and then we'll do question and answer. One more. One more. Stretch. Stretch. Make sure you're stretching, you're breathing in, you're stretching, you're breathing in, you're taking excellent care of yourself. Now for your questions, write down 3 questions, yes, no, that you want answered, and I will give you the answers to the 3 questions that you are seeking, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. If you need to pause the video and come back with your 3 questions, yes, no questions. Here we go. Answer for your first question. Answer for your first question. Answer for the 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 first question. Heck no. And heck yes. So it means they're not going to tell you. So heck no on some aspects of what the question that you asked, and heck yes on some of the question that you asked for the first one. For the second question, answer for the second question. 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 Not a good idea. That is not a good idea for your second question. Answer for your third question. It's not a good idea because if you do it, you're just going to have more trouble come your way. Answer to the third question. Answer to the third question. Absolutely not. Don't do it at all. Don't think about it. It's absolutely not happening. The answer is absolutely no. Now a thought of the day, and then we'll end. Thought of the day, 3 cards. 3 cards, thought of the day, 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 3 cards. And as my cards fell, because I put my cards on a stand I have that had to do with the questions, somebody out there might have written down 4 questions instead of 3, or they want a little bit more clarifying. So my cards fell, and what it came up with is thinking over. So if the last question was absolutely not, and you're asking why, the answer is thinking over. Okay, 3 thought of the day cards. 3 thought of the day cards. 3 thought of the day cards. There's 1. Shine on, you crazy diamond. 2 and 2 and 3. Yeah, I got 3 cards. The most important thing you wear today is your smile, especially for those that don't feel very happy on the inside. Wear your smile. Today only happens once. Make it amazing. For those that are having a bad day, it's only going to happen once today, so try to make it out as best as you can. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Bye.